local, live, late breaking. This is a WESH 2 News Update.
Good afternoon, I'm Sheldon Dutez.
And I'm Nancy Alvarez. Thank you for joining us for this WESH 2 News Update.
Police in Castleberry are looking for the person who stole a woman's purse, causing her to fall to the ground. This next video might be hard for some of you to watch.
Yeah, it's just terrible. This happened back on Friday. Video shows a woman walking in the parking lot of a business along Howell Branch Drive, and that's when a man runs by and tries to snatch her purse. Now, he doesn't get it the first time, but he gets it the second time, which causes the woman to fall face first to the ground. Thankfully, the woman was not seriously hurt. And police released these pictures, which show the person they believe is responsible. Take a good look. If you recognize him, please call police.
Melbourne police are looking for the man who they say broke into a gun shop overnight. Officers say multiple guns were stolen from the Sicarios gun shop along North Wickham Road. This is just south of Pineda Causeway around 3:15 this morning. They say the back door was forcibly open and several display cases were smashed. Officers say the suspect was wearing a hoodie jacket and was seen leaving the scene in a dark-colored Honda with a stolen tag.
So commissioners in Daytona Beach will vote today on an ordinance that will decide what time hookah lounges in the city should close. Right now, businesses are allowed to stay open as late as they want, as long as they don't serve alcohol. But if approved, this amendment requires smoking lounges to close at midnight unless they're able to get an extended hours permit. Now, if that happens, they'll be able to open until 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. during special events. The police department testified pushing for the amendment. The department says officers have responded to many calls around hookah lounges for public intoxication, fights, shootings, and other crimes. All right, now to your forecast. First Warning meteorologist Eric Burris.
It is a beautiful afternoon across Central Florida. Nancy, welcome to the team. A mix of clouds and sunshine as we look to the tourist district. Temperatures have been nice and warm as expected, and that is going to continue for us looking ahead through the afternoon. So that said, let's talk about the overall weather perspective. All right, cold front moving our direction. Some nasty weather up in the panhandle. Little by little, this is going to be moving our direction. The good news, as it approaches us, the severity of the weather will come down. So showers, maybe a few thunder showers, but we're not anticipating severe weather like our friends up in the panhandle, parts of Georgia, and even into the Carolinas. You can see that rain chance building dinner time through bedtime. So parents, just a heads up, may have some of that rain on the windowsill overnight tonight from the mid-80s down through the 70s. This afternoon, temps not really moving much from where they are now. 84 in Orlando, 82 degrees in the Villages in Ocala, lower 80s back over along our shoreline communities. And let's look at Futurecast. Early afternoon, we're fine. Here's 6 o'clock. Drive home, not a problem at all. But it's after that that we start to see some rain. And it's in Marion County that I think we have the best chance for some rumbles of thunder, flashes of lightning around bedtime or so. 10, 11 o'clock, just a few showers continuing through the area. And that's going to continue overnight. A few showers, but the intensity of the rains will not be there. Temperatures falling into the 60s area-wide, a nice humid one as you could imagine. Then looking ahead to Futurecast for tomorrow, 9 a.m., showers around, light in nature, little pockets of heavier downpours right in the metro, right around lunchtime, and little by little, this all pushes off to the east through the early afternoon. So what happens after? Well, it's a cold front after all, so you can imagine there is cooler air back behind it. We're not talking about Christmas-like cold, but it's going to be its own little flavor of cooler temperatures moving into our area. So let's put it together, shall we? Central Florida's certified most accurate 7-day forecast. 80s for today, 70s for tomorrow, showers both days. Then Friday's the day you'll wake up and be greeted by a little bit of a change out the door. 53 in the metro, upper 40s north of town, upper 60s for daytime highs. In that weekend forecast, this is not too cold, this is not too hot, this is just right. Temperatures in the 70s for afternoon highs, morning lows in the 40s and 50s, and then we'll look to a couple of showers moving in for our Monday and Tuesday as our next frontal boundary moves our direction. All in all, not a bad looking forecast, you ask me. Back to you.
Not at all, Eric. Thank you so much.
All right, we'll be back with another update in about 30 minutes. Have a great day.
This is the time to get caught up. This is the time to know what's happening now and what's developed during the day. This is WESH 2 News at 10 on CW18.
News never stops.
And that's why our team keeps going.
Following the big stories.
Tracking the next storm. Breaking down the big play. It's all in a day's work, and our work never stops.
Michelle, Stuart, Tony, and Darren. WESH 2 News at 10 on CW18.
The future of television has arrived. Next Gen TV is here with stunning video, movie theater quality sound, and enhanced internet content. Learn more at watchnextgentv.com.
Local, live, late breaking. This is a WESH 2 News update.
Good afternoon. I'm Sheldon Dutez.
And I'm Nancy Alvarez. Here are some of the top stories we're following for you right now.
The trial of a man accused of murdering one of his daughters and trying to kill the other is getting pushed back.
Yeah, that's right. Longwood police arrested Juan Bravo Torres in July. They say he stabbed his 3-year-old daughter to death at their home on Highland Street and then slashed his 12-year-old daughter's throat while she was sleeping. The older child survived and played dead until investigators say Bravo Torres attempted suicide. She then walked for help to a nearby McDonald's where her mom was working. Just a horrific case. Torres' trial was originally set for later this month, but today the judge granted him a delay in the case while the attorneys try to build their defense. Prosecutors are looking to give him the death penalty.
Orlando police are looking for the person who robbed an Advance Auto Parts last night. This happened along West Church Street. Police say the person had a gun when they walked in and demanded to be taken to the safe. Employees left that store and the suspect took off. Police say some evidence was recovered nearby and they are looking to track down the suspect.
Multiple people were injured after a crash in Daytona Beach last night. Officials say it happened around 7:30 near Strickland Range Road and North Williamson Boulevard. They say the crash involved multiple vehicles and many people were taken to a local hospital.
Stay with us. First warning, meteorologist Eric Burst will have your forecast when we come back.
All right, good afternoon. Welcome back. It is a cloudy day across Central Florida. Here's a shot downtown Orlando, our Tower Cam network. The good news is it's not raining. The bad news is we are expecting a little bit of rain moving into the forecast. Here's a look at the satellite and radar. You can see a line of nasty weather coming in over the Big Bend and the Panhandle. And over the next couple of hours, that does move here, though in a less intense form. Until that happens, we're in what's called the warm air sector. So as you'd guess, it's a warm day. Forecast highs pretty close to the records for just about all of Central Florida. That's certainly a storyline we'll be watching these next couple of hours. Then, once that anecdote pushes back, we look ahead to tonight, which includes a little bit of rain. 30% coverage of showers around or so, especially our northwestern areas. And then we're going to keep a few showers in overnight as temperatures fall through the 70s and eventually settle into the 60s. So where do you wake up in the morning? 68 in Orlando, comfortable temperature, but we're running literally 18 degrees warmer tomorrow morning than we should be this time of year. 64 in Ocala, about 66 Daytona Beach, 68 degrees in Melbourne. There's that southerly wind kind of helping to feed up that warmer temperature today. But as that front approaches us, we get the showers and then eventually the cooler, drier air behind moves into our area. So take a look. When we talk about a temperature comparison, today's high around 84. By Friday, 69, the high temperature. So it is a big change. And if you're already planning the weekend, everybody's working for the weekend. We all know how the song goes. High temperatures in the mid-70s, bright, beautiful sunshine, and lowered humidity. So whatever your plans are this weekend with the family, you are good to go. Central Florida's certified most accurate 7-day forecast. Couple of showers today, tomorrow, then sunny skies, beautiful weather through the weekend, staying very comfortable into early next week. Of course, that forecast always available first inside WESH.com and the WESH 2 mobile app.